Hello everyone and welcome to another Halloween tutorial. I'm going to show you how to get this Jigsaw character makeup. First we're going to need to prime the eyes. I'm going to use my MAC Pro-Longwear concealer, and after getting rid of all the oil on my eyelids, I'm going to apply that with my fingertips, smoothing it all the way into the inner corner. Then it's back, the Australis Ready Set Go translucent powder. I'm going to first make sure there's no creases on my eyelids, and using my midi kabuki brush from Morris, I'm going to set that concealer. Then going with Illamasqua's Heroine and the number 7 Morris brush, I'm going to look straight forward into my mirror and apply this where my crease is, bringing it all the way up to the eyebrow. This will be our transition colour for our smoky eye. Then using M.A.C Eye Shadow in Kid and the same eyeshadow brush, I'm going to apply that right into the crease to get a little bit more depth. This shadow is a slight bit darker and a little bit kind of warmer. I'm then going to go with my Urban Decay black palette and the matte black shade Black Dog. Any matte black will work for this. I'm going to use a Sigma paddle brush to apply that to the lid. Now I'm only using a small amount of product at first to ensure that it doesn't go everywhere, and I'm kind of pulling the lid a little bit to ensure that I get the cleanest application possible, and so I'm not having to blend too much of it out. Then using the detail brush from Morris, I'm applying a little bit more into the crease for a little bit more of a smoky blended effect. And then I'm going to go back in with the paddle brush and Black Dog and really bring up the opacity of that black so it is as black as possible. I'm then going to blend that out with the number 7 shadow brush and Illamasqua's Heroine again. Then I'm going to take the new Maybelline Kajal eyeliner and I'm going to tightline my eyes. I'm also going to do that on the lash line as well to really ensure that there's no gaps and the eyelashes are looking as dark as possible. Then I'm applying that to my waterline and bringing it all the way into the corner. Apply a little along your lower lashes for later on too. Then I'm curling my lashes. I mean, you won't really see lashes too much in this look, so it's not too important what you use on them and whether you use falsies. So after applying my Rimmel Wonderful mascara, I'm then applying my L'Oreal True Match foundation all over my face and blending it out with my buffing brush and my beauty blender. This will give the best kind of sunken in skin look. Then back with my MAC Pro-Longwear concealer, I'm just going to conceal any blemishes that I might have, going around the redness of my nose and using my cream shadow brush from Morris to blend that out. Doesn't matter too much how clean the canvas is, as this is a doll, but you want to kind of keep it as clean as possible. I'm also blending that out with the beauty blender as well. Then setting all of that with the powder brush from Morris and the translucent powder, just to ensure we have a kind of matte surface. I don't want this to be too highlighted. Going back in with Heroine and my ultimate cheekbone brush from Morris, I'm carving out my cheekbones and bringing that product up onto the cheekbones. Then with my tiny square kabuki, I believe this is called, I'm running that along my nose. Then I'm taking a BH Cosmetics powder brush and Taco from Sugar Pill and creating 2 circles on my cheeks, trying to get these as round as possible, and this will be the base for the swirls that we'll be doing later on. Then, okay, the hardest part is creating the swirls. The swirls are going to be essentially kind of 3 circles, if that makes sense. I'm using an Avon red lip liner to do this. Go as slow as you need to. I did use alcohol paint in the makeup test, but it just made my eyes water, and I actually had to redo this cheek like twice, which got really frustrating. So just take your time, use whatever products you're most comfortable with, and just look at reference photos to make sure that you're getting the right shape you're after. Then, once I've got the 2 shapes as even as I can, I'm taking an angled brush and Love Plus from Sugar Pill and really deepening up the colour and also setting that cream product. I've also kind of cleaned up a little bit with concealer. Then I'm taking Carco again and really making sure that that circle is as circle-like as possible to really highlight that area, as that area sticks out on him. Then I'm going back in with Heroine and an angled brush and really deepening up the shadow. Again, the cheeks really stick out on him, so you want to create a shadow underneath it to give it a bit more dimension. Then I'm taking my detailed brush with Heroine and really carving out that circular cheek. Then I'm going to go back with my Black Dog and a smudger brush from Sigma, and I'm really going to smudge out that lower eyeliner and give a really smoky look. I'm bringing this pretty much right in to the inner corner. But again, you can really change this eye look up depending on what you're more comfortable with and your eye shape. I'm just blending that out with the Detailer Shadow Brush from Ray Morris and Illamasqua's Heroine, just to really smoke it out. You can use whatever transition shade you use during the upper lid, and then I'm going to move on to my brows. So, with the brows, I wanted to stick really with my natural brow shape, but I wanted to kind of emphasize the point a little bit more. I'm using Black Dog to do this. You don't have to do black brows. You can do whatever brow color that you prefer. I really liked how the black brows looked on me, especially with my now darker hair. And yeah, so basically do this however you prefer. I really just tried to make it a lot more arched and a little bit more sharper than usual. And then I brushed it out. Then going in with that same red lip liner, I'm going to line my lips and fill them in as well, ready for lipstick. I'm terrible at lining my lips, so there was a lot of off-camera fixing up. Then I'm going with a blue-based red lipstick and smoothing it out with my square lip brush from Ray Morris. You can also blot off any excess you have. Then taking a business card and an angled eyeliner brush, I'm taking Heroine and running that right down the business card to create a very straight edge. This is the easiest way to do it. You can use tape if you prefer, but this is a way of doing it without taking off the makeup. Then with a blending brush, I'm just going to take Heroine and really blend that out to give it a lot of really nice shading. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of Black Dog and very finely along the edge of the business card create that edge, that real depth that puppet piece would actually create. And then again blending that out with a little bit of Heroine, and I'm also kind of blending the shape of the jaw to make it look a lot more puppet-like. You can transfer this technique to the rest of your face, but it really looks great when it's just the chin. Then with the same shadow, I'm making an angry face and tracing the two creases in my forehead that are created. You can take this as far as you like. You can add a little bit of black if you want it to look really mean and angry, but this is what I chose to do. And there you go, guys. There's your scary Jigsaw character makeup. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!